feel if I'm putting energy into them, they're giving energy back. The energy's flowing into the right place for me. And I also am a little bit vigilant about balancing my schedule every day. I don't say, oh, something came up, so I'm going to work too much today and I'll deal with that on another week. I make sure that each day and each week has a balance of time for myself, time in nature, time with my family, time supporting staff, time supporting clients, time that is more creative, time that's more intellectual, exercise always, time to eat and focus on my food, time to hydrate, time to sleep enough.
I know.
All of that. Yeah.
And then on the 36th hour.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I think that's very important to schedule time.
Yes.
And whatever time is important to you, I think you have to schedule it these days.
I do, yeah.
And thank goodness for all those calendar apps.
Mm-hmm.
So would you say that you are living your dream?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have a plan.
Wow.
I never had a plan. I just did what I loved each day and sort of fell into things.
Yeah.
I never said I'm going to become a Pilates instructor or start a business. I just loved it. And, you know, all of the expansion has come from a client being in need and being in a new location and wanting to care for them. And I make sure that I put every day in my life what brings me joy. And so it's great.
Yeah. So do you have a gratitude practice every day? Do you either write down or think about what you are joyful about or grateful for?
I have a gratitude practice, absolutely. And I have it for myself and for my life, but I do a separate gratitude practice for my staff. And it came from writing a recommendation letter for a teacher that was going off to DO school and writing about how wonderful she was and just realizing how much joy that brought me. So I do gratitude about my staff and my children and my partner. And then I also have a presence practice where I am, it is in addition to a meditation practice where I'm not thinking about what I'm grateful for, but thinking about how I'm feeling, what feelings are coming up, because I think it's really important to realize that being happy all the time and grateful all the time isn't what brings the most balance.
It isn't real.
And it isn't real. And if we pretend, then we're not facing what's really happening.
That's right.
So I try to make sure I'm also really present in the negative feelings and leave space for that as well.
Yeah.
One of the new practices that I brought in recently is the practice of savoring, which is the idea of being grateful for something in the